Alright, hi everybody. Welcome to today's video. Today is Friday, February 17th, 2023. At least, the day of this being recorded, as always. So, here's the deal. You're probably wondering where I'm going at 4 o'clock in the afternoon. Well, I hate to tell it to you guys, but shit. I should have went. I should have went when I had the chance. But anyways, it's that time of year again, and it is fish fry season now. That's right. I better go. All right. I don't know who the hell that was yelling at me, but I ignored that. But anyways, yeah, maybe don't block the alleyway when you're stopped at a red light. And get off your phone. What is with everybody today? Jesus. First people are, shouting at you. And then, people aren't paying attention. Or being on their phones. Or blocking an alleyway when they're technically not supposed to. Like, what the hell is with everybody? I'm going. Okay. So, yeah, it's fish fry season. Today is the inaugural for 2023. And, you're probably wondering, oh, okay, so are you going to do it again, do it every week this year like you normally do? Well, unfortunately, I can't. Because of my job. Now, if I worked 36 hours a week instead of 40, maybe I would. But for right now, I can't. Unless if I somehow have enough, save time, or, switch a couple of my days off. Which I highly doubt I probably could. I mean, I would have to, figure it out. Because, well, actually, I don't know if we are allowed to do that. I'll have to talk to our boss about that. And asking a hypothetical, scenario. What I should have done is I should have asked her throughout the week. Be like, hey, hypothetically, if we're like able to, could we swap one of our days off with, like, swap a day that we work for a day that we have off, and vice versa? If she says yes, then then that means I can swap the next couple Fridays, and that way I have off those Fridays, and then all I would need is, well, you know, I would have enough to, you know, do that. Because it lasts all up until the week of Good Friday. So it lasts on average, or at most actually, for like 8 weeks. It just depends on when they start, and I guess also when they end it too. Because sometimes they started the weekend before Ash Wednesday. Sometimes they started the week of Ash Wednesday. Because it's supposed to be in the time frame of like Lent in the Christian calendar, which is basically 40 days of fasting, if I recall correctly from my days in a Catholic school. Okay. Thing is that it's cold. I probably should have put another jacket on. But I wasn't expecting it to snow. I knew it was going to be cold. But yeah. But anyways, back to the topic on the fish fry. I have to wait. Why do you think you can go? But anyways, the way how that's usually done. Okay, actually, let me go through the history of the fish fries as far back as I can remember. So we're gonna start all the way back 11 years ago to 2012. And 2012 was kind of a disaster year. but so was the first half of like 2013. Okay, so from the 2012 season to the first half of the 2013 season, the way how it was done was you walk through the door, you pay for however many meals or how many people there were, and then, you know, they get their stuff, they sit down, and then one of the helpers, which are usually the scouts, so I'm kind of curious to see how many scouts will show up for today. Someone from scouts will go up to where those people like sat down. They'll hold up a number to let someone know at the front how many meals that person needs. All I can say for that method, it was disastrous. Because, you know, sometimes there were people that were in there for a long time, they don't get their food, and then someone that just recently came in got their food first. So, halfway through the 2013 season, they decided, you know, there needs to be a better way to hand them out in order. So they came up with the current number system. So it's roughly around the same thing, but a little bit different. You go in, you pay, you're given a number between 1 and it depends really. So yeah, we'll just say between 1 and 200, because the most that's ever been 1 year, which is usually towards the end of the season, is about 212. It was the most 1 year. I was like, damn. But anyways, you're given a number, you go get your stuff, you sit down and you wait, and then someone, yours truly actually, will call out the number, and then it goes to that table with the people's orders. And, you know, we did that for the other half of the 2013 season, and we thought, you know, this system works so well, we're just going to keep doing it. And so they did. Let's see here. So that's what it's been every year since. From doing it last year. Some of the veterans, I should say, they're like, oh man, you've been here so long, you've been here for 10 years, and the realization hits, and like, god damn it. Because, you know, I've been active in the troops since around 2011, like in that school year, 11 to 12, which would have been, technically would have been, I mean, no, that would have been my 7th grade year. Because that's when I got pulled from the city schools into a Catholic school for 2 years. And I hated every little bit of it. Alright. So, yeah, I'm kind of curious on how many scouts will show up for today. I mean, I know it's not going to be like all the like real young ones, but I'm curious to see how that'll go. And also keep in mind, my main scout troop effectively no longer exists as of this past June. So June of 2022 is when my troop effectively no longer exists, which is why I'm curious to see how well it'll be in terms of like scout help and, you know, that type of shit. Trying to think if there's anything else I can like talk about briefly. Oh yeah. So apparently, from what I've been hearing, is the format's going to be like a bit different, just a tad bit. It's still going to be relatively the same, but it's going to run a little different. As in, oh, let me think here. I just hope I don't have to do everything. I mean, if it has to be that way, then it has to be that way. Let's see here. Oh, right. But yeah, it's going to be a tad bit different, but not like extremely different. In the past, all the way up until, you know, last season, the 2022 season, it's always been all you can eat. So you can eat as much as you want of fish. But from what I'm hearing, they're going to be doing it by the pound. Yeah, they're going to have a couple. They're doing the amount of fish by the pound, from what I've heard. Now, I don't know how accurate that is, but that's also another thing I'm kind of curious about for today. Oh, must be that light. Now, normally I'd be wearing my staff shirt, my hat, and have my fidget spinner on me, as well as my phone, and I guess also key. So, out of the 5 things, I'm pretty much 2 out of 5, because, well, my fidget spinner, I have no idea what the hell happened to that. I had it for like, you know, I've had it for a long while. Started messing with it again. Handed it to James and it went missing for like 3 or 4 days. came back, had it for like 2 weeks. I don't remember who I handed it to, and it just disappears. And now I haven't had it for like a month. My hat and my shirt got pissed on, so they're currently in the wash. Although they've been in the wash for a week. And that's something I have against, the way how our household currently like operates. I hate the fact that, when someone says they're going to do your laundry and they take like weeks to do it, like not to get it started, but just to like getting it done. It makes no sense. Like, I'm fine with it, putting it in the washer. I'm fine with, putting the stuff in the washer for a day, like at night, and then the next day putting them in the dryer. I'm fine with that. But it shouldn't take any more than that. It shouldn't take a goddamn week just to do laundry. Because then they get like this weird smell when they've been sitting in the washer for X amount of days, and they start feeling weird. It makes me want to just throw all of it away and get new clothes. Which is the reason why I would rather prefer doing my own laundry. Because, with my own laundry, if I do it on a day that I have off, it'll get done within like 6 hours. Because, throw everything in the washer, put gel pack or whatever in, let it do its thing for like an hour and a half. Yeah, let it do its thing for an hour and a half. And then throw it all in the dryer. Do 2 cycles. About an hour each. Boom, done. All my laundry will be done within a time frame of like 4 hours. It shouldn't really be that long to do it. Like, it really shouldn't. Okay, so it is roughly almost 4:30. The earliest that we can be there is 4:30. But it starts at 5, which, obviously all the old people are going to hit it first. That's also another thing. The first 2 or 3 weeks are really going to be slow. Kid, I hate to break it to you, but what you're doing is illegal. Yeah, it's illegal to ride your bike on the sidewalk in this town. By the way, that's going to be like a kind of a fun side series I do want to do on this channel eventually. At some point. There's going to be like 50 or some videos to it, but it's just going to be some crazy dumb laws in different parts of the country. Like, my favorite here in this town, in Marion, Ohio, my hometown, it is illegal to eat a donut walking backwards on a Sunday. Yeah, that's a real law in this town. It's illegal to eat a donut walking backwards on a Sunday. Why is it like that? I don't know. It's kind of a stupid law. It's just like it's illegal to hunt for whales on a Sunday here in Ohio itself. For some of these, you're just sitting there thinking, who in the hell would hunt for a whale in Lake Erie? And plus, you can't even, as an American, you can't even legally be in 100% of Lake Erie because half of it is shared with Canada. So, yeah. And if you somehow accidentally drift into Canadian waters, as in the Canadian side of Lake Erie, you are gonna have to go back. Because then you're gonna be like, oh shit, I accidentally went into the waters of Canada. Oops. Gotta go back to America, where I belong, because I don't have my passport on me. Although, you probably could get away with it unless, you know, I mean, I know Canada has like their own like customs agency. Wow, great turn signal when you're merging lanes. You gotta make up your mind. So, yeah. I'm just curious on how the fish fry is gonna go. Who else is gonna be able to show up? Again, if I have to do everything, I will. But, you know, hopefully it won't come to that. Because what I do every year is that I just stand there, yell numbers, and look pretty. That's practically all I do. Alright, I would say it's around 4:30 now. But, you know, then again, I just hope and pray that I don't have to do everything, but like I already said, if that's what has to be done, so be it. Oh yeah, the jerseys open. When do they open? usually they open around Valentine's Day, and that was Tuesday. Oh yeah, that means Fred's open. Fred's open today, so that's cool. When did the Jersey open? I can't tell what that is. Is that it's either a 3 or a 5. I can't tell what it is. So it either opened Monday or Wednesday. 15, so that was Wednesday. They opened Wednesday. People are still getting ice cream even though it's cold. Speaking of which, I should probably explain what all is in a meal for the fish fry. So there are 2 different types of meals: the adult meal and a kids meal. The kids meal is for anyone 7 and under. For the adults meal, you get For an adult's meal, you get 2 or 3 pieces of fish, you get 2 or 3 pieces of fish, some fries, coleslaw, and a roll, and your choice of a drink, and condiments. Now for kids, you basically get the same thing, but instead of fish, you get mac and cheese. And mac and cheese is generally like pretty damn good. Okay, and then you're probably thinking, ew, coleslaw. Can you just get like mac and cheese instead of the slaw? No, you can't. The only thing you can replace with for mac and cheese is the fish. As I know of. That's how it's been the last 10 years we've done this. So what do I get? Well, I get mac and cheese and fries. Now you can request your meal to be a bit special, like only fish and fries, or have everything no slaw, extra fish. But yeah, so basically all I do is that I basically hand all the orders to the scouts or whoever's helping deliver the food out and yell out numbers. If I have to, I will deliver the food myself. And sometimes they have to go into the bar, which you have to be at least 18 to go up into the bar. Because they had a thing where they didn't want anyone under 18 going up into the bar. And for beer cans and stuff, because they'd also serve beer. Only adults can handle it. 18 plus. So what I'm gonna have to do is that, depending on who is there, I will have to assign everyone what they're going to do, like how I do every year. Always have to have a runner. So you have to have a caller for numbers, me. I don't know how this year's gonna work out for that. You need a runner, which sits with the paying table and delivers the orders to the window. You need someone that'll handle trash and wipe tables. Occasionally have someone go around with extra fish or with ice cream. And then you have everyone else, which everyone else has to deliver the food, unless they go to the bar. We have a line. Everyone stands on a line. If you're gonna serve food, you have to have gloves. Obviously, you're messing with food, you have to have gloves on. But luckily, since I just call numbers, I technically don't have to wear gloves if I'm just calling numbers. Plus, I have a reputation of doing that, of being the caller. It's pretty much a fish fry neighborhood supper position that I kind of honorary created, and I've held it ever since. It's also always tradition that when we get to 100, we have to shout it loud and proud. It's tradition. We have to do it. I mean, hell, before only one person got to yell. Multiple people will be yelling, and the bar said, no, only one person. So everyone kind of delegated to me. Or actually, no. I just kind of took that power for myself. Okay, we are now approaching our final destination. 41. Wow. As long as I got here at anywhere between 4:30 and 4:45, I would be content. Okay, so they are doing it. Okay, so they're doing 1 pound of fish, fries, and slaw. They're not doing a dinner roll this time. That's interesting. So they just decided to double up on the fish and just get rid of the roll. I mean, the roll is just, it's a roll. Alright, so we're going to end this off right here. Thanks for watching. We'll see what's up. We'll see you later.